I'm so excited to share with you some new, beautiful Bluetti pieces of equipment. Across land and sea, Bluetti powers beyond limits with this beautiful AC240. First of all, it has an IP65 rating, and if you want to know the details about that, stick around because I'm going to show you all about that. So with 20 plus innovative patents, there is one in particular that's pretty amazing. You can add the highly intelligent parallel box, the P480, that will allow you to parallel two of these units together. With this unique parallel technology, you would have a powerhouse with two of these units at 120 volts and 4,800 watts. Also, when they are paralleled, you can simultaneously charge and discharge, so that makes it very convenient. For all of you that have boats in your lives, this is amazing because it has a marine solution protecting from sea corrosion, sea spray, and so much more. Being a true green alternative to fuel generators, this is absolutely seamless backup power. No ongoing costs, and there's nothing that you have to set manually. You just plug and play and go. And you waited. What does the IP65 rating mean? What it means is the AC240 has 360 degree of armored protection. This guy can definitely withstand moisture and dust, and this makes it even more usable in situations that you wouldn't have thought to bring it to. I've always been good at keeping my power stations really clean. Although the unit can withstand a rainy jungle or a rainy night in a tent, you definitely don't want it under load when it may be getting rained on, and you do want to wipe it off, but you also don't want to submerge it in water. So let's go over some of the specs of this AC240. 1,536 watt hours, which is 30 amp hours. You have a 2,400 watt max output, but with powerlifting mode, it brings it to 3,600 watt. That would be good to use for any kind of heating appliance, a heated blanket, hair dryer, space heater, things like that. And you get powerlifting mode through the settings, and on this unit you can enter the settings with just the screen, but you also have that Bluetti app which makes things just so easy right at your fingertips. About 72 pounds. So I use my trolley with it. And also the dimensions of this unit is length of 16.5 inches, width of 11.6 inches, so that would be the depth, and 16.1 inches tall. Just one AC240 and 4 extension batteries, you would have a whopping 10,136 watt hours. And if you had two of these units with 8 batteries, 20,272 watt hours at 4,800 watts. This unit can power your whole RV. I do encourage solar charging, and I have recently added solar panels on the roof of my camper. Adding that extension battery just makes everything last longer. So I've got this amazing little cable. When you do get a battery, this is how you're going to connect it. So when you add an extension battery, you want to make sure the AC240 is off when you are connecting your battery. There. So now that it's plugged in, I can turn this guy on, and it's going to turn both of them on. So the extension battery has a whopping 2150 watt hours, which is 42 amp hours. You can only get to its settings through the app, and you can use it as a standalone. It's got a USB-C and a USB-A port. You can also do the car charging, the solar charging, the same type of charging. You can also use it discharge while charging, same thing. It's got the IP65 rating. This is just amazing to me, because now I'm gonna want to get another battery, just because my solar panel is gonna keep feeding it juice from the sun, but at the same time I'm never gonna run out of power. This is like basically too big for me. I can run things in my Land Cruiser, the freezer, and all my camera gear, but in the camper I've got an air conditioner, and I've got my little hot plate that I can bring out and use, and I've got my blender, and just numerous things that I bring along and use when camping or traveling. The weight of the extension battery, 61.5 pounds, as 500 watt input on the DC, which would mean 500 watt of solar panel. This guy I didn't even mention, but you can use 1200 watt from solar. That is great, because I've got a lot of solar panels. Another thing that's handy about the app is you can upgrade all the firmware over the air, and basically to use any of the operating settings of the battery you do need to use the app. Also, powerlifting mode is something that you have to activate through the app or the settings mode, but by default powerlifting mode is not on. I like to keep it in the eco mode, because what that does is after a few hours, I think it's about 4 hours of no activity, the unit will just shut off, and this saves some power for sure. And I really want to emphasize again, the IP65 rating applies to both of these units. 360-degree armored protection of the internal components and of the structure. I just want to stress to you my thoughts, opinion, and my feelings on this unit, and I personally am going to invest in 3 more of these batteries. This takes out all my puzzled brainness, lack of brain. This takes out all the puzzle for me. I want to be as stress-free as possible. Everything I've learned and what I'm experiencing within learning how to build my own solar system from scratch, this solves so much for me immediately. I can continue to grow into building my systems, but my next homestead is going to be off-grid. There are no utilities close by, so this I definitely want to have. I just can't imagine anyone getting this and regretting it. I'm gonna hook up the solar panel here in a minute. Hey. What if you need this for your RV? Well, we have got that covered. I'm gonna plug my camper in here. Nice. I want to go look at the screen of the Bluetti. It keeps calculating according to what's coming in and what's going out. It's just so nice to monitor this all in one spot and on your app. Oh, it is so cold. Oh my gosh, I just can't believe we can do this here. So we're on the ocean. Are you kidding me? good therapy. This one, wonderful. So I've succeeded to dry it all off. She's all dry. We dumped out a little more water out of the fan. Dry as a bone. Yeah. I want to put this PV420 up as well. Nice. Oh, and this needs to be turned off when I add the battery. Yeah, it doesn't turn off until you unplug the solar panels. There. Now they're both on. And there's the air conditioning. And I'm going to leave it. So now I'm going to turn it off. We've done really, really good. Very cool. Very cool.